This 26 Sports and CCTV high school hockey presentation is presented by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
Welcome back, everybody, to second period action. Jeff Castillo along with Bill Dooley. And we've got a lot of things we want to talk about here tonight. Jeff, why don't you start us off here with the Silent Observer?
Okay, yeah, we have a Cadillac area Silent Observer hockey game fundraiser coming up. That is going to end up being on Saturday, February 16th, right here at the Wexford County Civic Center in Cadillac. It is the Cadillac Area Law Enforcement versus the Michigan Conservation Officers Association, which they're actually called the Fighting Fish Cops. I love that name. That's a great name. But anyway, they've got all kinds of stuff going on with this game. 5:30, things are going to start up. They've got a silent auction beginning at that time. 6:30, they're going to have pre-hockey game activities. The game actually starts at 7 o'clock, and at 8:30 is when the silent auction ends. You know, it's basically free to get in. However, a suggested donation will be about $10 for adults and $8 for students. 5 and under are free. But, you know, it is a fundraiser, so they want to try and collect whatever they can. So we want you to come out and enjoy that game and promote safer communities. They will have food, snacks, and beverages, including a cash bar is going to be available. So that's a little something different.
Okay.
And some of the featured auction items for this is going to be, let me see what we have here. Franz Nielsen signed authentic Red Wing jersey. Lower Bowl Griffin game tickets.
That's nice.
Yeah. Ferris State game tickets and a locker room visit. Maybe even a little chat with the Bulldog down there with the mascot.
Ooh.
We've got team signed Ferris jersey and a beautifully hand-painted saw blade. So probably about the only thing that we could top that really is with maybe like, is there any way we could get a Bill Dooley signed jersey in there somehow? I mean, that would probably be the big take of the night right there.
Maybe a signed stick. I don't want to give up my jersey.
Okay, well, anything. Well, yeah, you should probably wash that thing every now and then.
Okay.
But so it sounds like a really good night of hockey, you know, a good Silent Observer fundraiser for a good cause. And so hopefully that'll go get up and going and have a good turnout there. And that's on Saturday, February 16th. We can only hope that we get good weather that night for people to travel out.
I was talking to Trooper Mark Moore. He's the assistant coach for Cadillac. And he was saying that the Silent Observer program, actually they get about 50%, almost 50% of their tips from the Silent Observer. And over the years, that number has grown, and it is quite a thing for law enforcement to have that. So this is really important that people get out and support this type of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Good cause.
All right, we are at full strength with 17 minutes up on the board. We're underway. Traverse City now will be heading from north to south in their dark green jerseys with the gold trim, and Cadillac in the white. And there's a save right off the bat by Seth Van Newkirk, who's had a big first period. And Alan Shear with a pass over to Derek Tonello. Good move to the inside, and then he'll backhand it into the zone. We are at full strength. There was quite a few power plays in the first period. Nick Beeman, number 5, up the boards. Is it going to go long enough for icing? Nope, they're going to wave it off.
Wave that one off, okay.
Brendan Phillips, number 8, back to the point, kept in by Beeman, and that'll make it all the way through, and Seth will hold on to it.
All right, fast start for TC West.
Yeah, we have a shout out here, Jeff. This is for Andrew Rickenberg, his grandma, Burl Rickenberg. So hello from My News 26 and CCTV to Burl Rickenberg. She is going to be watching the game tonight.
All right, awesome. She sounds like a good, maybe a good DVD purchase candidate there.
Hey, nice segue there.
Grandma taking in a DVD of her grandson's game. We can only hope.
That's right. Okay, the Vikings on the 3-on-1 with Fisher Moore. He's got Brian Geiger in the slot. He takes a shot. It never makes it through. It was blocked nicely by Grant Lefebvre, number 3.
Yeah, nice defensive play there. 3-on-1. Unfortunately, Cadillac were kind of all 3 in a line there.
Yes.
They need to get some.
A little separation.
Yep, exactly.
Puck is played in behind the net. Caleb Barsheff reverses it, but Fisher Moore, well, he'll hand it right back to Skirmerhorn, and Alex Leotard back to the point to Eller. Eller bounces it in, and it's taken by West. They'll blast it off the glass, and it'll go back the other way. So Nick Beeman, number 5, little guy with a lot of speed, puts it into the zone and chases in after it. Nick has got 3 goals and 8 assists this year. He is a senior. Now coming back the other way is Tyler Essman, number 19. Tried to center it. Oh, and Beeman wide of the short side. Vikings are just going to ice it down and get a face-off. Whoa.
Yeah, that shot kind of came out of nowhere. It was good thing Seth was right there, but the shot did end up going wide.
Yeah.
You know, TC West ended up out shooting Cadillac 11-3 in that first period. No goals,
yep.
But 11-3. And of course, being on about 3 power plays I think they had, that helps.
In Traverse City West, to their credit, they've got a great power play. I mean, they worked it around well.
Yep.
And good passing.
Yeah, I'm sure that was probably part of Coach Scott Graham's intermission speech. Is, hey, look, we got to stay out of the box. These guys, they can roll a good power play on us.
The icing is waved off. Giving chase is Ian Lilly, number 13. Puck is played in the slot. Brian Farley, number 11, has it shot. Scored! Somehow that made it through.
Yeah, Grigsby got a good piece of it and just bounced up and got past him somehow or another. Yeah, so Brian Farley picked a good spot.
Yeah, it was kind of an innocent shot, and we'll have to see how that got through the pads of Grigsby. It just kind of bounced, and next thing you knew, it was in the net. So the Vikings strike first at the 14:34 mark.
And we will get you official results on that goal and when we get them.
Back to the action. Traverse City West steps over the red line, and they'll shoot it in behind the net. Zach Izzard clears it to center. Puck is played at the blue line there to Cam Keene, number 16. Keene gives the puck away, so he'll have to chase back in behind the net. Reverses it to Austin Pendrick. Pendrick passing up to Lilly. And now Zach Izzard takes it again, looking to clear. It goes all the way down the ice, and we've got an icing.
All right, so official results on that Cadillac goal. That was Brian Farley, number 11. And that happens to be his 4th goal of the year to go along with 8 assists. So he's had a pretty good season, sophomore.
Nice season, yes.
And Zach Izzard on the assist.
How many assists is that for Zach?
That's that would be 4. He's got 4 goals and 4 assists now. So
all right.
Nice to get that line getting in and getting them on the board.
Rickenberg will face off against Watkins. The Vikings win the draw, and they'll play it along the boards. Keeping it in is Nick Beeman, but then Cadillac gets to it. Josh Reese, that one made it all the way through, and then it was a juicy rebound out front.
Yeah, it was. He's been doing a good job all night of getting the puck off to the corners and everything, but that one came right out front.
Max Jenner is going to call a cross-checking. I believe that's on Brandon Eller.
And we're going to see the TC West power play again.
So Eller, number 19, will go in for 2 minutes for cross-checking. And you don't want to do that, Jeff, as you just mentioned.
No, they've come close. They've got some good setups and some good shots. So fortunately, Seth Van Newkirk has been up to the task.
They've got Rickenberg, Beeman out there along with Tyler Essman.
Looks like it's going to get evened right back up here.
And a trip.
Is that on the player that doesn't take many penalties? I think so.
Andrew Rickenberg with his 2nd penalty. And so that'll, like you said, even it up. I didn't
Well, as soon as you say something like that, of course.
Yes.
All right, so that works to the Cadillac's advantage because they're going to be 4-on-4 here. They're trying to go 5-on-4, but the ref said, nope, it's going to be 4-on-4.
Can't get anything past this crew.
Not with 4 of them out there.
Chad Wilson and Max Jenner and the boys doing a good job.
Yep.
Here comes some speed with Tyler Essman. Essman, number 19, tried to center it. Newkirk just steered it off to the side. That's Van Newkirk.
Well, 4 green, 4 white, and 4 stripes. How's that?
There's as many referees as one of the teams. Here's a turnover coming right in with it. There's a shot. Good save by Grigsby on Hayden Watkins.
Yeah, boy, Hayden got a really good look there. So that was a big save by Grigsby. Got one of those just fortunate bounces that comes out and lays right on your stick.
That was one of the few turnovers by the Titans in their own zone. They haven't had too many of those tonight.
We would like to mention the production of the sports presentation is a cooperation between Wexford Missaukee ISD, CCTV, and My News 26. Students under the supervision of a professional director run cameras and assist in graphics, replay, and directing. Thank you to everyone involved.
Play goes up into the netting, so it'll be a face-off deep in the Titan zone. 12:47 to go here in the second period. The Vikings lead 1-0, and we are playing 4-on-4 hockey right now.
With 4 refs.
With 4 referees, so 4-on-4-on-4. It looks like we've got Shear along with Leotard, Schmidtdale, Austin Pendrick, and this is going to be an icing call. So it'll come right back down.
All right. And well, that's going to give us a chance to get our sponsors in once again here. I'd like to thank the following sponsors tonight for helping us bring you high school hockey action on 26 Sports and CCTV. We have Cadillac Castings, Fox Motors of Cadillac, Pizza Plus, and Cadillac Tire. Thanks again.
Face-off is between Shear and, who was that, number 9? Is that Luke Brady? Is that 9 or 19? That's Luke Brady. I don't think I've called his name yet nope. For Traverse City.
You know, he's got a little extra room to roam out there.
Yep. Now they'll bring the face-off on the other side of the circle, and play is behind the net. Alan Shear takes a shot, and covering up is Grigsby. We did not mention the assistant coaches. First of all, for Cadillac, we have Mark Moore. We have Dawson Cook, along with Randy Boyke and Les Sharp. And then for Traverse City West, we have Carter Edmondson, who's the goalie coach, along with Bob Spence, Shane Totten, and Anthony Palumbo. The head coach is Jerry Rintala. Sorry. And did I say Scott Graham for Cadillac?
I think you got all of them.
Okay.
There's almost as many coaches as players down there.
Well, they got to match up to the referees.
Well, exactly. Okay.
Now the Vikings will try and hold it in. Good backhand there by Schmidtdale to keep it in. Hayden Watkins over to Tonello. Tried to make the move, and Nick Beeman at center ice. Potential 2-on-1, but getting back is Hayden Watkins. Oh, and Hayden Watkins deflects it. Is it in the goal? It is.
It did go in. Oh, Jack Schmidtdale ended up trying to tip that one away, and it got right back, right past Seth Van Newkirk.
Let's see if we can get a replay. You know, Seth was playing the potential shot,
sure.
And nothing he could do on it, and it changed directions.
They had one of those the other night against in the Gaylord game, and just, you know, not much you can do. You're not playing off of the player's pad or anything.
You got a replay right here, Jeff.
All right, let's get a better look at this one.
So here's the pass right there, tipped, and you can see it hits the stick and the glove and just trickles in over the line. That was Hayden Watkins that actually deflected the puck, and it is 1-1 here in the second period.
All right. Well, bad break for the Vikings. Good break for TC West. Here comes
Alan Shear.
Boy.
You knew he wanted to shoot that one. Taking a big check right there, and then Shear gives it right back.
He likes to shoot and he likes to hit, not necessarily in that order.
That's right. Puck goes down the ice. Eric Springstead, number 18, takes a check, and the Vikings do not get it out the first try, but they get it out the second try, and Nick Beeman will backhand it in. The Vikings will change it up. Here comes Ian Lilly for the Vikings.
They're going to have a brief power play, and that one is over now as both teams are full strength.
That was really brief.
It was very brief. They spent that entire power play in their own end. About 8 seconds of it.
Yeah, almost to too many men right there. Puck is played back the other way. They wave off the icing, so Nick Beeman will have to get it. He's got Ian Lilly right there. Lilly will take the body. Turning with it is Fisher Moore. Puck is hit with a high stick, and it goes into the corner. played by Traverse City. Andrew Rickenberg, number 21, the senior. Pass up to the blue line. The Vikings, Ian Lilly keeps it in. And Brian Geiger, number 12, along with Adam Boudre. Fisher Moore coming out into the slot area. It's tipped off his stick. Boudre leaves it there for Rickenberg, who just gives it right back to the point. That was Cam Keene who shot it wide. Brendan Phillips. And it's taken away, and the Vikings will get it back. Tyler Essman, number 19, the freshman. Good forecheck by Rickenberg, and Vikings are trying to get out of their zone. It's played with the high stick, so the Vikings will play it. No face-off. Down the ice it goes.
Nope, they're waving that one off too.
Yeah, I think the referees want to get home early tonight.
Yeah, apparently. Keep that clock a-rolling.
Over the blue line with the shot. Pad save by Van Newkirk. Trying to keep this one, and it is DeWalt into Keene. Back check there nicely. And here comes a potential break for the Vikings, but getting back quickly is Caleb Barchef on a good defensive play. Hayden Watkins tries to take the long shot. Titans defend that well and get the puck up to Jason Hill, number 4. Jason Hill is a junior.
Now they're getting a whole new set of fresh legs out there. No, you got to figure the teams are rested up, Bill. They haven't had much school lately.
Well, I don't know how much energy they put into homework, but anyway, the puck is Josh Reich with the shot. There's interference on the goalie, and we're going to have a cross check. Max Jenner's got, who is that going? Is that Rickenberg again? Or is it, I don't want to say that because maybe it's Hayden Watkins?
Yeah,
okay,
he apparently is shaking his head.
Okay.
He doesn't agree with the call. Go figure.
Well, there's 4 of them. They probably did see it. Chad Wilson is looking at the benches, so the home team always gets the last change so they can match up personnel.
Yeah, and other than the crowd, that really is one of the few advantages you get.
Yes.
Being able to bring your player out last, and also the centers get to put their stick down last.
Caleb Barchef in the slot off the stick of Skimmerhorn, and the Vikings will clear it down the ice. That was Schmidtdale. Oh, big bounce right out in front in the slot, but Barchef will take it, number 6.
That was like a Joe Louis bounce with the
That's
live
right.
boards back there. Cadillac actually scored their lone goal the other night on a shot that went past the net and bounced right back out, and Fisher Moore was able to bury it.
The first attempt doesn't go, but the second one is cleared down the ice by Shear. First one to it is Tonello. Tonello with 2 Titans on him. He's just trying to eat up a little bit of time. Tonello
He's taking on
going.
3 down there.
He's got 3 now, and he knocked the stick out of one of them.
Look at him go. He's a one-man wrecking crew. I love it.
It's down to a minute now to go in the power play. Traverse City deflects it into the zone. It's Skirmerhorn chasing after Austin Pendrick. He takes the body on a good play. The Vikings will clear it down. The Vikings are doing a nice job. 1-1 here in the second period with 7:50 to go. Jeff Castillo and Bill Dooley bringing you the action on 26 Sports and CCTV.
Yeah, Cadillac is not letting them come out of their zone nice and easy. They're putting pressure on them, and it seems to be working.
Now Fisher Moore with the intercept. Good stick handling. Josh Reese. Good job by Fisher Moore to just keep a stick on the ice.
Right, and a good no call there. They were just both going for the puck.
Puck is played down once again. The Vikings are down to 20 seconds left in the kill. And Grant Lefebvre, number 3. Smooth skating defenseman, weaving his way up to the blue line. Plays it neatly into the corner, gets his own pass. And the Vikings will clear it down, and that'll do it for the power play. Grigsby will stop it and leave it there for Josh Reese. Good job by the Vikings.
Yeah, I don't think the Titans got a shot on goal on that power play.
Hayden Watkins came out of the box and just gave a little bump there, but he acted like he was going to get a big hit on him. Here comes some speed from Shear. Grigsby will come out and he'll cover it, and he gets a little snow shower there.
Yeah.
No harm, no foul. How about our
Nope.
player profile for the second period, Jeff? I
All
think
right.
we've got Austin Kyling coming up here pretty soon, don't we?
Yep.
We'll get him in a second. We'll get him in a second, the next face-off.
All right, I'm ready for you next time, Bill.
All right. Hayden Watkins along with Leotard and Tonello, Eller, and Phillips are the 5-man unit for the Vikings. Skimmerhorn for Traverse City. Jason Hill, Nick Beeman. Adam Boudry is out there also. Vikings are really working hard, Jeff, now in this period. Coming in as Phillips taking his man, and Tyler Essman goes down. A potential trip here. He's got a man open in front, just too far out in front of Boudry. And the Vikings will touch up. We got a tripping call.
Yeah, that's Hayden Watkins again, and he is not going to agree with this one either. I don't know if it's that bright green mouthpiece. It's just a dead giveaway or what.
Yep, they're spotting them easily tonight. But anyway, the Vikings will go right back on the penalty kill. And
you have to wonder, you play with fire, you're going to get burned eventually. They've gotten away with it quite a few times, but odds are.
Tyler Essman, number 19, will take the draw against Derek Tonello. Tonello fighting at it, and he comes away with it. Tonello has one man to beat. Breaking down the right side. In the corner, Tonello turns, centers it, but coming back is Nick Beeman to intercept. Beeman has got Essman up the ice with him. He's going to play it in deep and have Essman with his speed go after it. Essman is the first one to it. Beeman back to the point to Barshev. Barshev tried for the redirect off the stick of Essman. That was a smart play.
Yeah, Cadillac defenders had everything plugged up out in front of the net. I don't think anything was going to go through.
Good work by Alex Leotard on that play, and both him and Tonello have been really doing a good job on the penalty kill.
Yep,
good defensive play by Phillips, taking it away from Beeman. Now Barshev with 1:10 to go in the power play. Pass up to Beeman. Nick Beeman looking back to the point to Barshev. Barshev over to Lefebvre, who just stepped on the ice. Now to Nick Beeman. Beeman walking in on the left side. He'll take the shot, and it hit the shoulder and went wide of the net.
Boy, he had all kinds of time there. Bad angle, but he had a lot of time.
Yep, and good shooters will make him pay. That one is shot wide of the net by Essman. Dug out of the corner by Beeman. He's been really active. Lefebvre at the point to Barshev. Back to Lefebvre. Cross ice pass through the skates of Springstead, and here comes Alan Shear racing down the right side. Shear tried to pull away, but Grant Lefebvre made a beautiful move there to take it away from him. Eller being chased quickly by Josh Reese.
Yeah, I don't think he realized the guy was right on him.
Yeah, I think his other defenseman.
Here comes
Tonello on a breakaway in. Tonello shot. Good save by Grigsby, and the net, I think, is knocked off its mooring. Nope, it's back on.
Great save there.
Puck is played in the zone. It's still 1-1 with 4 minutes to go here in the second period. The Vikings and Traverse City West are dueling it out here from the Wex. Grigsby's going to hold on to it with Tonello lurking.
Whew, good action picking up. All right, Bill, we have a player profile all lined up. We've got junior Austin Kyling. Austin's parents are Candace Kuhn and Terry Kyling, along with sisters Haley and Bristol, and brothers Luke Kyling and Reed Kuhn. Besides playing hockey, Austin plays varsity tennis. In his spare time, Austin likes to shoot guns and ride his quad. Austin's favorite athlete is Patrick Kane. After high school, Austin would like to do an apprenticeship with an electrical company. Congratulations to Austin Kyling on being one of our player profiles of the game.
Yes, congratulations to Austin, and electricians are in big demand right now, Jeff. Here comes a potential tripping call against West. Down goes Farley, and into the box goes a Titan.
All right, so that is going to put the Vikings back on a power play. We've had an awful lot. They've been busy putting guys in the box tonight on both sides.
Right, so now the Vikings, with 3:51 to go here in the second, will get a chance to take the lead. It's been a good game. I think Cadillac has kind of righted the ship and played some more aggressive hockey in the second period.
Yeah, I think they had a good talking to by the coaches, and they've come out with a lot better play and a little bit more energy here in this second period.
Brian Geiger, number 12, in the corner fighting along with Farley. That puck goes behind the net. First one to it, and trying to ice it, he does. That was number 20. Who was that? Number 11. I haven't called number 11. Oh, yeah, Brzezinski. Jack Brzezinski for Traverse City. Austin Pendrick will drop it there for Geiger. Geiger's got Rickenberg, and then the Vikings try and tip it in, but nice play at the point. That's Sawyer DeWalt. Some good power tools there in DeWalt.
Absolutely.
And the Vikings have, what do we have? 1:16 to go here in the power play. Pass up the boards to Farley. Now it comes to Geiger. Geiger's got some speed. He'll drop it on the right side to Zach Izzard. Izzard, that shot was blocked, and a little bit of a hurt there put on number 11. He's going to go to the bench. Brzezinski, you don't want to get hit by a Zach Izzard shot.
Nope. Well, I don't know if I'd prefer to get hit by the shot or the body.
Yeah.
I think I might take the shot.
What do we have here, Jeff? Too many men?
I'm counting 6 out there for Cadillac right now. And if you have a goalie on the ice, they don't allow that. Yep. Yeah, they got too many on the ice. They're trying to pull the old 6 skaters up there, and with 4 refs out on the ice, that doesn't work.
No. Well.
And unfortunately, that negates approximately half of their power play. They're going to be playing even strength here for a bit.
They're trying to figure out who was on the ice at the time, because that person will have to sit.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, the coaches have short-term memory when it comes to remembering who was on the ice. They like to make it a little difficult for the referees, and that's kind of part of the game.
It's the guy that's gotten 1 shift. He was out there.
They're saying, well, you have 4 referees out there. You should have them memorized, right?
Well, I don't know who ended up sitting in the box, but anyway, we've got even strength hockey here for a little bit, 4-on-4.
Tonello dumps it in for Hayden Watkins. Watkins and Tonello eating up some time. Oh, no, we're at even strength right now.
Right.
Here comes Tonello out of the zone. Takes it back to Pendrick with a quick shot, and Grigsby makes the save. The puck is knocked wide on the rebound.
Boy, and it seems to me the last time we had 4-on-4 going, Cadillac had all kinds of pressure and opportunities. So I think they maybe they prefer the 4-on-4 game.
Oh, there's a collision between Watkins and Tonello, and then coming away with it. Nice move around a couple people, but Reese couldn't get past Schmidtdale. Now with the puck is Christian Boivin. And Hayden Watkins tips it up to himself, almost picked off by Beeman.
All right, so West is on the power play now as their penalty has expired.
1 minute approximately for their power play. Puck is played to Essman. Essman almost got around his man, but good job taking the body with Schmidtdale. Leotard ducked under that big hit by Essman. A shot that was deflected a couple times, and now Alan Shearer with the little stutter step. Looking to go wide. Pulls it back with some good moves. Sticking right with him is Caleb Barsheff, and he did just what a defenseman is supposed to do. Don't overplay it, just force him wide.
Yeah, he did a good job. Allen was looking to shoot that puck somehow, and you don't want to let that happen.
Traverse City will play it in behind the net. First one to it is Nick Beeman. And we got a whistle. Where we have an offside.
Seems like a late whistle with the play already all the way back in behind the net, but
yep, it was
bringing it out.
Was a little bit of a late whistle there. We have a another shout out. This one is going to Chris Barsheff. Happy birthday, Chris. We would sing to you, but we would never do that to anybody.
No.
So
the ratings would dip tremendously.
They can't get any lower, Jeff. All right, so happy birthday to Chris Barsheff. Face-off is outside of the blue line.
57 seconds left in this second period.
Wow, that went by fast.
I know it. We got a 1-1 knot here.
So, in behind the net is Adam Boudry, number 24. Boudry with 7 seconds left, and he kind of slid with it. Oh, and Tonello had a stick. Did you see that? And then he tried to hit the stick away from from Boudry. We got a penalty coming. Oh, they're gonna. Are they gonna call Tendell?
I believe so, because you cannot touch another player's stick like that.
But he held his stick. Tendell is not gonna like this one. And you could hear Derek saying he held my stick for at least 10 seconds. It might not have been that long, but he did have it.
Well, he's referee not seeing it that way.
So another power play, Jeff.
Yeah. Derek could try, but I just don't think he's going to change the mind. You know, even if the ref knows he blows the call, and you know this, Bill.
Well, why? Because I blow so many calls.
He's not going to change it.
Yes, I'm an expert at knowing what happens when you blow.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you were just surmising that what might happen. Puck is
hypothetical situation.
Hayden Watkins with a shot just wide of the net. And Eric Springstead will play it back to Barchef with 16 seconds to go here in the second period. Traverse City West thinking about one last rush. Little bit too far, and it was waved off on the icing, so Austin Pendrick's just going to eat the puck behind the net with 3 seconds to go. They're fighting for it. There's a wraparound attempt and a save, and that will end the second period as the first period with a tie. It's 1-1 this time, and Traverse City will have 1:26 on a power play when we start the third period. What was your thoughts on that one, Jeff?
Yeah, it was a really good period. A lot more even than what the first period was. We'll kind of get a report on the shots on goal. I'm sure it's going to come back a lot more even than the 11-3 that we had there in the first period, with going to West with the 11 and Cadillac with the 3.
Right.
But, good period of hockey for both teams, really. Although if I'm Scott Graham talking to Cadillac players, they got to stay out of the box.
And we do have some shots on goal here coming in just a second. The Vikings are heading off to the locker room. Did we get to Jeff?
Yeah. Traverse City only had 4 shots, and we had 3. Low shot amounts there.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like there was that few shots.
Right. Maybe just hitting the net. Some of them are wide, but regardless, that is a low total for having 2 goals scored in that period. But anyway, it is tied at 1-1. You are watching high school hockey action on 26 Sports and CCTV. And Jeff and I will be back in just a moment with the third period action.